Okay, let me show you how to set up the ADX and DX line, my favorite indicator, my favorite primary indicator. So from Trading View, you'll come up here to Indicators, simply type ADX, and it's gonna be this guy here, ADX and DI. I won't try to pronounce this guy's username, but you'll know if you take a look at the screen, do a screenshot, and find it in your own system, ADX and DI. Okay. Now, I've made a lot of customizations to this, so I'm going to walk you through it now. Once you have that indicator on your screen, you got to come into our settings. For the inputs, I use 10 and 20, and you can play with these, but this is what I found to be the most consistent and accurate. Okay, so I set my length at 20, or 10, and in this guy here at 20, and then under style, I take off the ADX line. All I care about is DX. I'm sorry, the DI and the DI minus. You can make your colors any way you want, but I just made mine red and green. I'm not sure if I made a change here or not, but make sure your screen matches this. And that takes, because we run this here, it's it looks like a big spaghetti mess. I don't like that at all. I won't bother you trying to tell you what the ADX line does. Mostly I focus on the DI lines. Okay. Now, the important part then is you'll have to come back and do what I've done. I'll delete this. I've created a line here. I'll kill the line just for now. I go to like a 6-month or 3-month, and I'll draw a line on the indicator at 20%. This is what I found to be most effective. So it's 2042. Drag it over to 2042. Boom. Okay. And then I'll slide that line over by using my cursor, my left or right arrow, and then I can change my time frame back to 1 minute. And then I can actually select that line again. Here, select that line again, and I move it down to exactly. See on the right hand side over here, you'll see it's moving down. I want it to be exactly at 20. Doesn't have to be exact at 20, but select you. Select you. Come on, select. How would you let me select you? I grabbed it now. Okay, so I'm going to put it down to, now it's at 19 and 20. And that's it. That's all there is to it. That sets this guy up. Remember we talked about before, in fact, I'm still in the active trade for my last video, showing you in live time that when this green line crosses the red line and it exceeds your 20% threshold, you don't make the trade until it's confirmed by the Wadash explosion line. I always call it Wawthorn, but it's the Wadash. I'll have to make a separate video on how to set him up, but that's all there is for the ADX and DI indicator. It's your primary indicator. I'm going to make a second video on how to set up the Wadash. So hope this video was helpful, and talk to you in the next video.